Welcome to our wonderful webinar, right? We are here to talk about data, right? The topic we'll be treating is Talk Data with Me. I will be hosting. We have our guest speakers from Mrs. Adeosun Bolanle, well reputable, good experts in the field of data analysis, computer data science. Good afternoon, ma. We are happy to see you, and we are watching from different platforms, from YouTube, and we are here directly on Zoom, right? So I would introduce you as our very honored speaker. Mrs. Adeosun Bolanle is a computer science expert with a passion for data science and data analysis. She currently serves as Assistant Superintendent of Corps at the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps and as the second in command of the Administrative Department of Civil Defense, College of Security Management. Wow. Bolanle is passionate about technology and education, actively sharing her knowledge and empowering individuals. She founded TILA as educational technology platforms to guide secondary school learners toward diverse career paths in technology. She also serves as a data analyst instructor at our very own CHSG, right? Crystal Hills Software Group. Welcome, Ma. Thank you very much for joining this wonderful session. We are honored to have you here. Thank you so much, Ma. Do we have another speaker here? Okay, I think we just have our two speakers here now. So, Mr. Toyosi, please. Sorry, Mr. John, please, you can go ahead, start the session. While Mr. Toyosi join, I would introduce him.
Good afternoon, everyone. I've sent the slide to you. Mr. Ashio, you can please help us display this slide from your side. I may not be able to display my slide right now.
Okay. Hope you have Mrs. Bolanle's slide. You can share it. Or Solomon, I'll drop Mrs. Bolanle's slides right now on our channels on CHSG so you can share. All right, you can start, Mrs. Bolanle. You can start now.
Yeah, good afternoon, everyone. Once again, my name is Bolanle Adeosun, and I'm so privileged to be here this evening. I'm so happy and I'm so privileged, and I want to say thank you to the management at CHSG for this great opportunity to share little stuff that I know with great audience like this. And I also want to thank everyone present. Out of your busy schedule, you are here to listen to what we have for you. And thank you for creating time out. Thank you so much. All right, today we have been saddled with the responsibility of sharing with us generative AI for reports, summaries, and presentations. While we wait for the slide to come up, I would like to start by saying, as a data person, as a data enthusiast, a data personnel, a data analyst, scientist, and what have you, the end goal of whatever data you are doing, whatever technical knowledge you have, is for you to be able to present in a way that your stakeholders will be able to make use of what you have found in the data. So, long and short, we are like an intermediary between data, raw data, dirty data, data that we generate every now and then. We are the intermediary between those data and stakeholders and business stakeholders and every other stakeholders, not business stakeholders alone, and every other stakeholders. So at the core point of our job or of what we do is us being able to make them see what they can use out of all this numerous data that we generate day in, day out. And I feel that is what we are paid for, or that is what we are hired for, or that is where we are fulfilling our purpose, or that is where we are doing our job description. So since we have all know and we know that our job is to communicate what data is saying. Can we see my screen?
Yes, we can,
All
man.
right.
You can go ahead, man. It's on phone, but we'll manage. And for all the audience on YouTube that will be watching this later on Facebook, you can download this slide if you have registered for this program. Anybody that registered for this webinar, you'll get this slide. And if you're watching it on YouTube and you did not register, just subscribe, go to chsgtech.com/webinar, register to be part of our webinars, upcoming webinars. We still have about 3 more. We do these webinars once a year before we get into our academy. So you can get this slide as PDF. You don't even have to take so much notes as you are listening to it. To be on chsgtech.com/webinar.
All right, so okay, I hope everyone on this call got that. Okay, moving forward. So as an introduction, I was trying to explain our role.
Mr. Adeosun, sorry, Mr. Solomon Alabi is saying that you can switch to landscape, so you don't have to zoom in on your phone. I don't know.
Okay. It's not switching. It's not working here. My phone, it get that bill. It's not
Or
working.
you can just click the present button. The present button will change it to individual pages. There should be a present button.
Can you still see my screen?
Yes, we can still see it, but it's no longer showing the slides.
I feel it's good that we use it the way it is. It's kind of. How about now?
We can see
Sorry,
your slides. We can see your slides.
this phone may not be able to do what Almighty Technos do. I'm sorry. just manage it.
Almighty Texas. Almighty Texas is okay also.
All right. So well, I think on the group we should have the slides too. After this talk too, we can also have the slide.
Yes, Miss Hope, can you share the slides, please, on the
Explain our
CHSG WhatsApp community now?
Ma, sir.
Hope, can you share the slide? This slide, it's on the CHSG Inc. USA channels. Can you share it?
Okay, I will do that now.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay, moving forward. So sorry for the interruptions. Emma Binu, if you understand, I'm sorry. So I was just trying to lay a foundation of our role as a data professionals. We are the intermediary between data and stakeholders. That's what I'm just trying to explain. And now I'm trying to explain what we do. And I'm saying that we clean data, we do predictive analysis, descriptive analysis, so many analysis. We do machine learning, we do NLP and the likes. But out of all these things, these technical things we know and we do, one thing that is important is you communicating properly to your stakeholder. Without that, I feel it is not balanced. It is not balanced. Whatever thing you have found and you didn't communicate well to stakeholders for usage, it may not use the word, you are not being a blessing that way, because until they use it, that is when all your hard work, all your technicalities, everything you know, that is when we can applaud it and say, oh, you've done well, thank you that you recommended this, thank you for observing this, thank you because you interpreted this data well and all. So now I feel I've tried to explain our role and the importance of our role as data professionals. Now, how does report summaries and presentation come in? The way we present, the way we report, the way we summarize everything that we have found is very important. Communication is key. Some people have, I don't know if we have Yorubas here, but I'm sorry, please let me explain that by saying that ó mọ nǹkan tó fẹ́ sọ, àgbékalẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ ni ò ní. For the non-Yoruba speakers, that means you know what you want to say, you know what you have found, but your presentation is watery, is not sound, is not solid. And you can bear with me that after the technicalities, after the cleaning, the manipulation, the removal, looking for missing values and all, filling all the nulls and all the technicalities that we do, it can be very tiring if you have a deadline to meet to start writing reports. It's a whole lot. Personally, I feel it's another work on its own. Sometimes it's tiring, most especially if you are working with deadlines. And this is where AI has come to your rescue. Now, let me balance by saying reports, AI is not meant for report summaries and presentations only. You can also use it for your analysis, but I don't think that's what we want to talk about today. But just bear in mind the deadline, AI can still help you with your analysis. So let's put that one on our left hand. So moving on today's topic, which is generative AI for reports, summaries, and presentation. So generative AI refers to artificial intelligence. We all know artificial intelligence. We have been using it already. Photo Lab Me is doing a great job. It has been trained with pictures of fine people, nice pictures. And when you put your own picture, 4 or 5 of your pictures, then they'll give you one nice suit, one nice tie, nice hair. You'll be looking in a nice background, you'll be looking so beautiful, and people will be asking, where did you snap that picture from? Most especially people who don't, when it came out newly, people who are not familiar with it, they were asking me, because I tried it, asking me, Bolanle, is that you? Is that you? I'm like, it's AI, it's not me, like it's just my picture and AI working. So we have all experienced AI, Meta AI, Alexia, Siri, yeah, they are all form of AI. So we all have encounter with them already. So we are talking about AI for reports, summaries, and presentations. So moving forward, so generative AI refers to, I'm just following the slide down, please. Generative AI refers to artificial intelligence systems designed to create content, including text, images, and code based on patterns learned from vast amounts of data. So the upgrade about generative AI is that, unlike traditional AI that focuses on prediction and classification, if you are doing a bit of machine learning, this is what you'll be doing. Like, those are the basics of machine learning. You predict, you train, you test, you look for your p value and all like that. So AI, generative AI is like a step up, a step higher to what the traditional AI, which is mostly called machine learning, which it has been doing before now. So the rise of generative AI has been fueled by advancements in deep learning, large language models such as GPT, BARD, Cloud, all GPT, BARD, Cloud, and so on and so forth. They are examples of generative AI. So how does generative AI works? Now we are laying this kind of background for us to know that these things are not magic. Say there are things working behind the scene. They are not magic. Just like one day my husband was saying, do you know that this thing thinks for me? They now know, they read my mind, they know what I want to press. I'm like, no, it is algorithm. They don't know what you want to press. It's based on what you have searched. You are training it to bring you that kind of feed, that kind of post, because that is what you look for. That is, it does not matter the platform, everything is now synchronized. Almost everything is, any platform that is not synchronized, I don't know, almost everything is now synchronized. So if you are searching for ready to wear business on TikTok, when you are going on Instagram, it's bringing you feeds that looks like ready to wear stuff because you already searched on one platform. And this is what these things are based on. This is how they work. That's how they learn. They are learning from what you are putting in. That's how they learn. You are training them unknowingly. You are training them to give you that kind of feedback. So on the theory now, training on large data sets. I'm back to the slide. Oh, sorry, I need to move this too. All right. Training on large data sets. That's how generative AI works. So after it has trained on vast amount of the vast amounts data set that you cannot even imagine, from the east, west, south, everywhere in the world connected into the internet. They are gathering this data, they are keeping it. There are databases, there are servers that works with these things. Cloud computing also helps. So all this data, they are training a particular model. They are training it with all this data. So it's not data from you, from me and you alone. Data from the Asians, from the Australians, data from all around the world is working behind the scene. So now you generating content based on prompts. Now, you as a user, when you go to GPT, for instance, you say, okay, GPT, give me can you list 5 ways I can start my business? So GPT, now it has been trained, like it has learned patterns. It has learned the way the way they respond to that kind of question. It will go and fetch it out for you and generate it uniquely for you. So after generating it, you can say, oh, maybe you have some knowledge about what you are asking, you are prompting already. So you can refine it a little bit. You can decline the answer, you can put another one, and your feedback, the way we respond to it, our additions, is refining the already trained system, is refining it, is retuning it, so that next time when you come to it will give you something better. So, and the last point is ensuring coherence and relevance. It has the ability due to the refinement and all, it has the ability to give us contextual understanding, to generate meaningful and structured behind all these magics that looks like magic. Yeah. And some of the technologies that works behind the scene that makes all these things look possible are: number one, natural language processing, NLP. If you are looking to dive for that, this is a part you can, a course. I call it a course. It's just like machine learning, but it's kind of using natural language. Like that's what you'll be learning and putting together. So it's part of what is behind generative AI, machine learning, algorithms, and the likes. They are part of what works. So it's not one thing that is working, it's a lot of technologies coming together to give you that beautiful content, that beautiful answer, that whenever you prompt AI, it looks like magic. You just bring everything in a split second. You already have what you want and all. Then deep learning and neural networks too. These things are bigger than the way I'm just mentioning it. They are full course on its own that you can dive into and understand how it works. Then computer vision, this one majorly for images, design, presentations, and all. So moving forward, because of our time, so popular AI tools, we know ChatGPT, we know BARD, we know Cloud, we know Jasper, and some of these AI tools are incorporated in some of the platform we use, like Microsoft Suite. Some of these AI tools are incorporated. Some, if you have the older version, you may not see there, but if you have the newer version, you may see there. For the older version, you may need to check out to put the AI on it. Now, WhatsApp has done well. We now have Meta AI on WhatsApp. I don't need to go to Google again to check meaning of words. With my Meta AI, I'm good to go. If you send me any message and you use one big vocabulary that I cannot understand, I just use Meta AI sharp sharp to get the meaning and continue the conversation. Now, as a data analyst, there are AI tools that you can make use of too for your analysis itself, and it will generate reports for you that you can now sit down and tweak and look and but it has done your job like 60% of what you need to do manually, what you need to start coding for and looking for how to remove missing cell using and remove missing values or null values using pandas, how to do this and that. The AI platform would have done it for you. The one me I'm conversant with that I've used before is that incorporated on Data Camp platform. Then I found out while preparing for this webinar, I found out about Julius, and I watched the YouTube video and I see that, oh, this thing works. But I tried it. I think network didn't allow me enjoy the work. But I think Julius is a very beautiful platform. Please, if you have time, check on YouTube Julius AI, and I feel you enjoy. You did that. All right, we have reports. Okay, we have already talked about this, that AI has report generation capabilities. It can generate summaries for you. QBot too is there. I don't think I'm familiar with that, but I've used Gemini, I've used Copilots, I've used yeah, I think, and ChatGPT. Those are the three I am conversant with, and they do me well whenever I'm using them. For presentation, and yeah, presentation is more of graphics. Like, you need more of pictures, more of graphics. So I think there are AI that are trained specifically for that. Qbots, Gemini, and ChatGPT, they are good. I've used them for coding, I've used them for reports, I've used them for text based stuff. But if you are talking about graphic based stuff, you can try. I tried Microsoft Copilot, but I didn't think I get it. But Beautiful AI works. And others, you can please check online for more beautiful AI platforms that you can make use of, and that won't stress you. And some are even free. You don't need to pay for them. Some are free. Now, having said all this, let's discuss challenges and ethical considerations when using AI. Now, I would like to say number one from my slide, ethical responsibility. Balancing AI automation with human oversight. Please, whenever you are using AI, don't just rely on the outputs. Please try to check the response, most especially for analysis. We are still going to talk about bias and misinformation risk, most especially for analysis. If you rely too much on AI and is analyzing your data and is doing this, our analysis is not just to keep in our cupboard, it's for somebody to use it, most especially in the health sector. We are contributing to lives with our analysis. Whatever thing you say with your analysis is contributing to life of someone. The doctors, the medical practitioners are going to make use of your recommendations. Please do not rely too much on AI that you forget to do your own personal underground work. comparing, checking, reevaluating, doing the manual technique. That's why I'm of this opinion that if you don't know about something, please don't try to use AI to cover up
Sorry,
for
Miss
your
Bolanle.
own.
I think there's some people in the waiting room. Can you admit them, please? Sorry to butt you in.
Oh, amazing. Ah, I'm now the full. Hey, Jesus. So I don't know that I'm the full host. Wow. Mr. Shion, would that be easy for me to do at this point? I'm sorry, can we assign someone to do that? I'm finding it hard to find the option here. Um, I'm finding it hard to find the option on my
Okay,
phone. I'm using phone.
you can go on my maybe if you make somebody else the host, you won't be able to share again. That's the
I think
problem.
we can co-host. We can co-host. Like
Okay,
two people can.
maybe you can make Hope the co-host or me the co-host. I don't know, so we can
How?
admit people in. Like,
Oof.
apologies,
Um.
ma. So sorry. You should just see a drop down notification that came down on your phone. Like,
Nothing is even coming. Like I'm not focusing on what's coming.
okay,
I'll soon be through. Maybe these people will listen to recording, so we
all
don't
right.
take the time of those who joined early. I am so sorry. I'm sorry. I find the option. I did not see it at this point. I don't know. I'm sorry. Maybe because I'm in the middle of something. I'm very sorry. All right, moving forward, I will soon be through just one more slide, and that will be all for this evening. Um, I'm talking about ethical responsibility. So I'm emphasizing that after AI has done your job, has done part, is not doing your job actually, has done part of what you should do. Please do well to do your part by looking again. AI will not give you 100, but it will help you at least give you some points, some hints, some insight here and there which are beautiful, but please don't 100% rely on it and leave what you need to do. I'm pleading with us. All right, accuracy and hallucination. AI may generate false or misleading information. Just what I've emphasized. Please do your back end work and recheck whatever is giving you. Protecting sensitive business or personal data. All right, AI may not be, when you put some information on AI that are personal, they are using it to train they are using it to train models. Whatever you are putting out there, they are using it to train models. So if you are putting people's personal information out there, I'm not sure it is safe. Some platform will tell you, don't worry, like Julius is saying, don't worry, in 1 hour we will delete everything you put on this our platform. Yeah, they may say that, but for your own safety, if you can, there is this process. I really want to remember the right term. If you can generate, actually it means generating, like masking the data, like there's a way that you code it in Python that you are not using, is like generating something else just for you to achieve what you want to achieve. Then you now go back to your own data and put it there on your own local system just for you to achieve what you want to achieve. You can do that, but please, when it comes to people's and businesses personal information, please be careful, because I am not sure of data safety on AI, because I'm very sure they are using whatever you put in there to train models, and they are going to use it as a feedback to other people's prompts as well. Bias and misinformation. If your data is biased, your if your data is biased, your analysis will be biased. AI is not doing anything for you. If it's garbage in, garbage out. If you did not check your data properly for bias, AI too is not going to do that for you. So that doesn't stop our work as data analysts. It's just helping our work. It's just like lifting burdens. Like, I don't know how to put it, for lack of better words. AI is not here to take anybody's job. If you don't know it, you don't know it. If you don't know how to handle it, you don't know how to handle it. So learning the basics of these things is very, very crucial. It's very, very important. Don't worry, AI will sort it for you. What are they doing? Okay. Please learn the basics. Learn the basics. And if your clients are saying, what are you doing that my AI cannot do for me, allow them. It's not a fight. Allow them. You just know, have the confidence that AI is not here to take anybody's job. It's just helping out. Like, it's just lifting your burden. Instead of you spending 2 hours on cleaning data, you are spending 15 minutes just cross-checking what AI has output for you, and be sure that, okay, what I want is what this thing is doing, basically. So AI can give you misinformation, can be biased. You are using it at your own risk, but I use it for your own good. Last but not the least, future trends of in AI driven content creation. Advanced AI models. The more you feed it, the more the models is refined, the more it gives you something better. The way AI works for me last year, 2023, I think I got to start using ChatGPT actively 2023, 2024. Is I feel it's now better. It communicates better now. It gives me more better content now than then. That means people are still working on it. So those, and you too, you are part of the work. The more you use it, the better it becomes. Workplace integration, AI embedded product into productivity application like Microsoft Copilot for Office, other AI platform just like WhatsApp that has incorporated Meta AI in what they are doing. Other platforms are doing that a lot. Canva, I think so. Copilot has done that. Other platforms are incorporating AI in what they are doing. Data Camp has done that, which I'm using. So the workplace integration, it makes work more easier. You don't have to go out of that platform to get AI content. Just on that platform, you are prompting AI, is giving you feedback from the internet, getting information for you, and you are good to go. Then human AI collaboration, which I have emphasized before, please recheck, check and use it well. Don't rely too much on it. Check for check for correctness and all, but it will enhance your creativity. To even give you suggestions that you didn't think of. So that's one of the advantages of AI. So in conclusion, rather than replacing human creativity, the future of AI driven data analysis, content creation, and data analysis too lies in collaborative intelligence, where AI and human work together to produce high quality, ethical, and impactful content while maintaining control over quality and integrity. Good evening, everyone. I would like to hand over to the moderator.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Bolanle. Thank you so much. Can you please make Mr. John Allegbemi the host, please, so you can share his screen. Mr. Allegbemi, you have 10 minutes, and then we do a fireside chat for about 15 minutes with Mr. Toyosi and the other webinar speakers. For those listening on YouTube, we apologize for any break in transmission. We're just trying to bring this content to you, but for more content like this, you can check out CHSG Academy. We have so much content like this on our YouTube page. Do subscribe, do like, do share.